We are joined now by the governor of New York City, Mr. Cuomo. Thank you, Governor Cuomo, for being with us this morning. I understand this morning you were on another network and you were calling this. You said that there was a foreign connection. Is that true?
Well, when we had spoken yesterday about the incident, I said that I believed it was clearly an act of terrorism. By definition, it was dangerous for human beings. It appeared designed to intimidate or coerce. So it was terrorism. We didn't know if there was a foreign connection. And I said that we're going to have to wait and see. Maybe there's a group that will claim ownership or we'll find out who was behind it. As the investigation has proceeded and as you've reported, the investigation is now focusing on one individual. And that would suggest by this individual that there is a foreign connection to the attack.
Governor, first of all, is there a name connected to this 28-year-old whose picture, I understand, is going to be released very shortly? And also, could you update us on what's going on this morning?
Yeah. In terms of the name, I would leave it to the FBI and the Joint Task Force to release the name. I'm the former Attorney General in New York. I was involved in a lot of investigations. I understand the public has a right to be informed, but we also don't want to disrupt the investigation itself. But it's fair to say a young man who is of foreign descent, and I'm sure the name will be released shortly because they need the support of all law enforcement to try to apprehend him. In New York, we're getting back to normal. And I believe that's very important because I believe the fundamental goal of these acts are to disrupt our life, right? Disrupt freedom, disrupt democracy. And we're not going to let them do that. This happened yesterday. We had an unprecedented response by law enforcement, federal, state, and city. We were seamless. We have the subways open. We have the roads open. We are back to business. We have the UN General Assembly coming in this week, starting today. I brought in another 1,000 state police and National Guard. We'll probably have the greatest security presence ever established in this state. And our point is, we're going about our life, we're living our life, and they're not successful, and they're not intimidating, and they're not coercing.
Governor, a couple of things going on that I'd love for you to clarify for us. There was strong reports overnight that prior to the Elizabeth discovery and detonation, that you guys were going on the link between both bombs in Chelsea and the bomb in New Jersey, as there's so many similarities. You believe it might have been the same person or the same cell. Can you advance that story?
We have been coordinating with the state of New Jersey. I contacted Governor Christie yesterday morning and after his situation, and we've been coordinating since. There are certain commonalities on the way the bombs are constructed. Certain elements are the same. Certain pieces of technology are the same. They're not identical, but they are similar, which would suggest that you could have had a common mastermind in the construction of the bombs. And that is a piece of information that I think it's fair to say has informed the investigation going forward.
Governor?
So while there are a lot of options, do I believe it's possible that you're going to find one individual or one group behind all of these bombings? I think that's a possibility.
Governor, what did you make of Mayor Bill de Blasio not being on the same page with you? You were calling it terrorism. He was not.
I think what happened yesterday is you had almost an argument over semantics and politics. Let's be honest. We're in the political silly season. It's even heightened this season. I've never seen a presidential election like it. It's the political crazy season. And what did Hillary Clinton call it? What did Donald Trump call it? And how does that inform people about their political predisposition? prosecutors, and again, I was a former attorney general, prosecutors will be careful because they want to make sure they have the elements of a crime before they define it. But 2 bombs go off in New York. Was it a terrorist act? Yes. Terrorism, by definition, is an act that targets innocent civilians to coerce or intimidate.
Sure.
And that's what 2 bombings are. Now, did we know if it was an international terrorist attack? Yesterday, we had no evidence suggesting an international terrorist attack stimulated by a foreign presence or a foreign body. Today, I believe we're going to find out that it was targeted by a foreign body. But yesterday, I said it was a terrorist act. I believe it was a terrorist act. Today, I believe we're going to find out that it was influenced by foreign forces.
Governor, can you shed any light on this FBI raid that's going on right now in Elizabeth, New Jersey?
There is an individual, a person of interest, who is being targeted, and there is an effort to now apprehend a particular individual of interest.
Governor, I have to say, you could have skated through
And let me leave it at that if I can.
You could have skated through about 10 of those questions. You said we're very candid. We truly appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on with us, Governor.
No, my pleasure. Look, in a situation like this, especially in a state like New York, I don't believe it helps anyone to sugarcoat the truth. People want the truth. They want to know what they're facing, what they're dealing with, and what we're doing to respond. And we have more security forces than we've ever had. Live your life. Go about your business. Don't let the terrorists win. And at the end of the day, New Yorkers are tough. We've gone through a lot of tough days, and we'll get through this.
Okay, Governor, stay tuned for just one more second. The FBI has just released the image of the 28-year-old suspect. We're going to put the picture up on the TV screen. The fellow's name is Ahmed Khan, is the 28-year-old suspect. Governor, could you tell us anything else about this guy?
I can confirm that that is you're correct, that is the person of interest who they are looking for. But I'd rather not advance the investigation beyond that. But that is the person they're looking for. Okay. And that, again, would suggest a foreign connection to the situation.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Governor.